Hi Caps fans, I'm Elizabeth Meineke here for OFB TV, and we have a special guest with us, Ted Starkey of the Washington Times. The Caps just dropped another game to the Anaheim Ducks. It ended up being 2-1 in overtime. It was their 7th loss. And, you know, Bruce Boudreau said after the game, he talked though about the psyche of at least getting that 1 point in overtime, and he said that getting from that 39 points to 40 points he thinks is actually going to really help the team. He said that they actually followed the game plan to a team.
Yeah, they basically, I think that there's a big disconnect between the players and the coach because, you know, obviously the players are disappointed to have a 2-1 loss in overtime. You know, sitting there losing streak to 7 in a row, but Bruce tried to keep the positive. He said the players followed the game plan, a lot of the assignments, and he credited the Getzlaf line for being one of the best in the league and really helping the Ducks to the win.
Yeah. And actually, you know, interestingly enough, Brooks Lake got the first goal for the Capitals, and there was an increased net presence, which we all kind of noticed, which we thought really helped with that first goal. And actually, Lake was robbed by that Getzlaf line from getting a second goal, which we thought might have changed the momentum. It would have been a soft goal, and Getzlaf actually missed the puck. Getzlaf got the puck and knocked it away from the net, and we think that might have been one of the game changers. Another thing, Obi got a breakaway with a chance that we haven't really seen this season. I mean, there was no one by him, hit off the crossbar, so Caps had some chances, but just really couldn't capitalize on them.
I think with the 7-game losing streak now, a lot of players are really clutching. There's some extra passes we noticed. There's one chance on 3-on-2 that Backstrom passed the puck. It's in the middle of the ice. He took a shot. He basically made a pass instead. The other one too is the one over the second period where they basically made one too many passes and Backstrom hit the post. So it's just a matter of a 7-game losing streak. You know, players think a little bit too much and they try to make a perfect play.
And the Caps will now actually go on the road. They'll face Boston on Saturday. They get a couple days off here, and we're talking about the importance of this road trip, and you had some interesting thoughts about that as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about Boudreau's future. I think a lot of it depends. You know, he got to pass up to this point. I think with the illness and the compressed schedule, it's going to be very tough. But I think you know, these 2 games will be very key for him because, you know, when he has a healthy team, if this team doesn't do well in Boston and Ottawa on Sunday, there'll be a lot of questions about what's going on with this franchise. You know, when it's expected to be better.
Well, we want to thank Ted for being with us, and hopefully he'll be back again. And thanks so much, guys, and make sure you also watch the HBO series that gets kicked off tonight. So for some behind-the-scenes look at learning how to swear in Russian. So we hear. Thanks.
Thank you.